From Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. For other uses, see dream disambiguation. A dream is a succession of images, videos, ideas, emotions, and sensations that usually occur involuntarily in the mind during certain stages of sleep. The content and function of dreams are not fully understood, although they have been a topic of scientific, philosophical, and religious interest throughout recorded history. Dream interpretation is the attempt at drawing meaning from dreams and searching for an underlying message. The scientific study of dreams is called a neurology. Dreams mainly occur in the rapid eye movement REM stage of sleep, when brain activity is high and resembles that of being awake. REM is revealed by continuous movements of the eyes during sleep. At times, dreams may occur during other stages of sleep. However, these dreams tend to be much less vivid or memorable. The length of a dream can vary. They may last for a few seconds or approximately 20 to 30 minutes. Some people are more likely to remember the dream if they are awakened during the REM phase. The average person has 3 to 5 dreams per night, and some may have up to 7. However, most dreams are immediately or quickly forgotten. Dreams tend to last longer as the night progresses. During a full 8-hour night's sleep, most dreams occur in the typical 2 hours of REM. Dreams related to waking life experiences are associated with REM theta activity, which suggests that emotional memory processing takes place in REM sleep. Babies spend almost half of their sleep dreaming, while the elderly spend less than a fifth. Blind people dream in other senses, especially if they lost their sight before the age of 7. This has led some scientists to suggest that dreams are a defense mechanism by specific areas of a malleable brain from being appropriated for other purposes while it is deprived of sensory input as an animal sleeps. Opinions about the meaning of dreams have varied and shifted through time and culture. Many endorse the Freudian theory of dreams, that dreams reveal insight into hidden desires and emotions. Other prominent theories include suggesting that dreams assist in memory formation, problem solving, or simply are a product of random brain activation. Sigmund Freud, who developed the psychological discipline of psychoanalysis, wrote extensively about dream theories and their interpretations in the early 1900s. He explained dreams as manifestations of one's deepest desires and anxieties, often leading to repressed childhood memories or obsessions. Furthermore, he believed that virtually every dream topic, regardless of its content, represented the release of sexual tension. The interpretation of dreams, 1899, Freud developed a psychological technique to interpret dreams and devised a series of guidelines to understand the symbols and motifs that appear in our dreams. In modern times, dreams have been seen as a connection to the unconscious mind. They range from normal and ordinary to overly surreal and bizarre. Dreams can often have varying natures such as frightening, exciting, magical, melancholic, adventurous, or sexual. The events in dreams are generally outside the control of the dreamer, with the exception of lucid dreaming, where the dreamer is self-aware. Dreams can at times make a creative thought occur to the person or give a sense of inspiration. Cultural meaning, ancient history. The dreaming is a common term within the animist creation narrative of Indigenous Australians for a personal or group creation and for what may be understood as the timeless time of formation, creation, and perpetual creating. The ancient Sumerians and Mesopotamia has left evidence of dream interpretation dating back to at least 3100 BC. Throughout Mesopotamian history, dreams were always held to be extremely important for divination, and Mesopotamian kings paid close attention to them. Gudea, the king of the Sumerian city in Lagash, reigning from 2144 to 2124 BC, rebuilt the temple of Ningirsu as a result of a dream in which he was told to do so. The standard Akkadian epic of Gilgamesh contains numerous accounts of the prophetic power of dreams. First, Gilgamesh himself has two dreams foretelling the arrival of Enkidu. Later, Enkidu dreams about the hero's encounter with the giant Humbaba. Dreams were also sometimes seen as means of seeing into other worlds, and it was thought that the soul or some part of it moved out of the body of the sleeping person and actually visited the places and persons the dreamer saw in his or her sleep. In Tablet 7 of the epic, Enkidu recounts to Gilgamesh a dream in which he saw the gods Anu, Enlil, and Shamash condemn him to death. He also has a dream in which he visits the underworld. The Assyrian king Ashur Assurbanipal, the Assyrian king Ashurnasirpal II built a temple to Mamu, possibly the god of dreams, at Imgur Enlil near Kalhu. The later Assyrian king Ashurbanipal reigned 668 to 627 BC, had a dream during a desperate military situation in which his divine patron, the goddess Ishtar, appeared to him and promised that she would lead him to victory. The Babylonians and Assyrians divided dreams into good, which were sent by the gods, and bad, which were sent by demons. A surviving collection of dream omens entitled Iskar-Zakiku records various dream scenarios as well as prognostications of what will happen to the dream who experiences each dream, apparently based on previous cases. Some list different possible outcomes based on occasions in which people experienced similar dreams with different results. Dream scenarios mentioned include a variety of daily work events, journeys to different locations, family matters, sex acts, and encounters with human individuals, animals, and deities. In ancient Egypt, as far back as 2000 BC, the Egyptians wrote down their dreams on papyrus. People with vivid and significant dreams were thought to be blessed and were considered special. Ancient Egyptians believed that dreams were like oracles, bringing messages from the gods. They also thought that the best way to receive divine revelation was through dreaming, and thus they would induce or incubate dreams. Egyptians would go to sanctuaries and sleep on special dream beds in hope of receiving advice, comfort, or healing from the gods. Classical history. In Chinese history, people wrote of two vital aspects of the soul. of which one is freed from the body during slumber to journey in a dream realm, while the other remains in the body, although this belief and dream interpretation have been questioned since early times, such as by philosopher Wang Chong, 27 to 97 AD. The Indian text Upanishads, written between 900 and 500 BC, emphasizes two meanings of dreams. The first says that dreams are merely expressions of inner desires. The second is the belief of the soul leaving the body and being guided until awakened. The Greeks shared their beliefs with Egyptians on how to interpret good and bad dreams and the idea of incubating dreams. Morpheus, the Greek god of dreams, also sent warning and prophecies to those who slept at shrines and temples. The earliest Greek beliefs about dreams were that their gods physically visited dreamers, where they entered through a keyhole, exiting the same way after the divine message was given. Antiphon wrote the first known Greek book on dreams in the 5th century BC. In that century, other cultures influenced the Greeks to develop the belief that souls left the sleeping body. Hippocrates, 469 to 399 BC, had a simple dream theory. During the day, the souls receive images. During the night, it produces images. Greek philosopher Aristotle, 384 to 322 BC, believed dreams caused psychological activity. He thought dreams could analyze illness and predict diseases. Marcus Tullius Cicero, for his part, believed that all dreams are produced by thoughts and conversations a dreamer had during the preceding days. Cicero's Somnium Scipianus Herodotus, Scipionius Herodotus, in the Histories, writes, "The vision that occur to us in dreams are more often than not the things that we have been concerned about during the day." In Welsh history, the dream of Rhonabwy is a Middle Welsh prose tale set during the reign of Madog ab Maredudd, king of Palestine. It is dated to the late 12th or 13th century. It survives in one manuscript, the Red Book of Fergus, and has been associated with the Mabinogion since its publication by Lady Charlotte Guest in the 19th century. The bulk of narrative describes a dream vision experienced by its central character, Rhonabwy, a retainer of Mad Dog, in which he visits the time of King Arthur. Also in Welsh history, the tale The Dream of Maxen Weldig is a romanticized story about the Roman Emperor Maximus, called Maxen Weldig in Welsh. Born in Hispania, he became a legionary commander in Britain, assembled a Celtic army, and assumed the title of Emperor of the Western Roman Empire in 383. He was defeated in battle in 385 and beheaded at the direction of the Eastern Roman Emperor. Religious views. In Abrahamic religions, in Judaism, dreams are considered part of the experience of the world that can be interpreted and from which lessons can be garnered. It is discussed in the Talmud Tractate Berachot 55 to 60. The ancient Hebrews connected their dreams heavily with their religion, though Hebrews were monotheistic and believed that dreams were the voice of one God alone.